Um, I think I did quite good. Quite good. Quite good.
Hey guys, welcome to another video, and today we have another mock driving test. Like always, before we get started, any of you that are learning to drive, please check out this video for the ultimate driving course, a tool that will definitely help you out. 38 easy to understand, precise videos covering every single topic required to pass the driving test. These are not just theory based, they are practical videos demonstrating everything from moving off and stopping a vehicle to all of the maneuvers and every other module required. So if you're lacking knowledge, or maybe your instructor has forgotten to cover something, or you're just not grasping a certain topic, then this course has it covered. You can watch the videos before your driving lessons, which means you'll get into the car knowing exactly what to do. This will definitely save you time on your lessons. Okay, so today we have Comfort, and guys, for those of you who are watching for the first time, the learners that turn up here, most of them haven't had any lessons with me before, so we're meeting for the first time today.
Yeah.
And if any of you are interested in taking a mock driving test, all you need to do is drop us a message on our Instagram page, which is DGN Driving, and then we just select people randomly. Okay, so Comfort, if you could tell us a little bit about your driving.
So I've done a few lessons with an instructor.
Okay.
Which was not much. I think it was about 10 hours. But because I didn't like the instructor's service at the time, I decided to get a car and start learning with friends and family. So with friends and family, it's actually been probably more than about 30 hours, if I'm not mistaken, because it is on a regular day-to-day basis that I do drive around with family and friends. So I have gotten a lot more comfortable on the road. I do have my weaknesses, but I do feel like I may be ready for the test. Obviously, we'll see about that today.
Okay, and so have you downloaded the Ultimate Driving course yet?
I haven't, not yet.
Okay, so
no.
You know the Ultimate Driving course, guys, yeah. For anybody in this situation, you know, if you feel your instructor's not covering something, like you weren't happy with your instructor, and now you're learning with your family members, yeah? Obviously, it's brilliant that you're still practicing, like you said, daily. Yeah, it's obviously going to help you, yeah? But sometimes the techniques that your family members are giving you, they might not be the correct ones, yeah? So that's where you can just watch a short video. You'll know what to do, or you can even ask your family member to watch it as well, so that they'll know exactly what to teach you as well. Yeah. Okay, so it will help you out like that. Yeah. Okay. So guys, this is Comfort's car, as many of you might have noticed. Yeah, it's got a bit of stuff in the back. Yeah, which it shouldn't be a problem at all. Yeah. The reason why we've got this car today and not doing my car, because Comfort's been driving a automatic. Yeah. So so this is a mock test in an automatic car. Comfort, you've watched the videos before.
I have,
how it works,
yeah.
I won't say anything if you do make a fault. Yeah. Any normal driving faults, guys, will be shown on screen in amber text, and any serious driving faults in red text. And how many serious faults are you allowed on the actual driving test, Comfort? Do you know?
None.
None. Yeah. So one serious fault equals a fail. Yeah. Is there anything in your driving which you feel you're not 100% on?
Yeah, for me, it's mostly the roundabouts, especially the big roundabouts, and parking. So I literally lack with the roundabouts. It's sometimes the lanes are faded on the floor, so I get confused on how to stay into the exact lane that I started off with. And then with the reverse bay parking and parallel parking, I can just never get the car into the lines. And then with the parallel parking, I just never get the car straight, basically. Yeah.
Cool. Well, we'll find out exactly how you do. Yeah, because there will be, we're doing the mock test in Wolverhampton. Have you driven in this area before?
I have, yeah.
Okay, cool. So you're familiar with the area, and you know Wolverhampton's got loads of big roundabouts.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll see how you get on then.
Okay.
Okay, have you been through the show me, tell me questions yet?
I haven't, no.
Okay, we'll leave those out. But on your driving test, the examiner's going to ask you a tell me question at the start of your test, and the show me question on the move, yeah? Okay. And, so whenever you're ready, if you could move off for me, please.
Okay.
When moving off, you should carry out all-round observations just before moving. Comfort does do the observations, but she does them even before starting the car. She should have checked again just before moving, as the situation around us could have changed.
Speed also counts as a serious fault, doesn't it?
If you're driving too fast?
Yeah.
If you could turn right at this roundabout, please.
Before signalling, you should check the mirrors. Here we are turning right at the roundabout, so Comfort should check the centre and right mirrors before applying a signal. She doesn't check the mirrors, and this was something that was happening continuously during the test. And if a minor fault reoccurs so many times, then this would be turned into a serious driving fault.
It's a third exit, yeah?
Okay.
When exiting the roundabout, she doesn't check the mirrors or apply a signal. If this was a large multi-lane roundabout, then this would have been a serious driving fault.
I already know something I did wrong.
What was that?
I didn't look at the rear mirrors as I moved off.
Turn left, please.
On the approach to this left turn, Comfort does check the centre mirror but doesn't check the left one before signalling.
Following signs to Walsall here.
I have asked Comfort to follow signs to Walsall, which is towards the right. When changing lanes in a situation like this, the first thing to do is to check the mirrors, then signal, and only slow down if there is traffic building up ahead. Otherwise, just maintain your speed, as this will make it easier to move into the flow of the traffic in the right lane. But Comfort begins to slow down too soon and then isn't able to change lanes in time, so goes the wrong way. Remember, going the wrong way will not be marked as a driving fault.
I've missed it, haven't I?
Yep.
When stopping, she keeps a safe distance from the vehicle in front. Before steering into the left lane, Comfort does check the left mirror, but again doesn't check the side mirror.
And if you could follow signs to Walsall, please.
Coming up now is our first major roundabout and Comfort's first serious driving fault. She did say that roundabouts were her weakness. As we approach the roundabout, we are in the left-hand lane, so Comfort should stick to the left lane after entering the roundabout. But instead, she goes from the left lane into the right one. You'll notice a slightly worried look on my face. At this roundabout, we are going straight ahead, which is the second exit. And again, Comfort makes the same fault as she did at the previous roundabout. As she enters the roundabout, she drifts into the right-hand lane instead of staying to the left. Ahead, we have another roundabout coming up and another serious driving fault.
And now if you could follow signs to Colsley, please.
Colsley is towards the right, and as we pass the sign, Comfort doesn't take any action, so I do tell her that it's right third exit.
It's right third exit.
She should be in the right-hand lane, but is in the middle lane. And from this position, it would be best to take the second exit and just go the wrong way. But after entering the roundabout, Comfort doesn't stick to a lane and takes a third exit. I think the most worrying thing for me is that when Comfort is going from one lane to the other, she's not checking any mirrors to see if it's safe.
not this exit, is it?
It's the next one, the exit. Okay, at the roundabout, turn left, first exit.
As we approach this roundabout, it is safe to continue as there is no vehicle approaching from the right, but Comfort stops and this would be marked as a serious driving fault.
At this roundabout, turn right.
Again, when exiting this roundabout, she doesn't check any mirrors or signal to exit. Before steering to the right to overtake these parked vehicles, this was one of the rare occasions where Comfort did check the side mirror. She also keeps a good gap when passing the parked vehicles.
This roundabout, if you could go straight ahead, please.
At this roundabout, we can use both the left and middle lane to go straight ahead. Comfort selects the middle lane, so she'll stick to this lane and exit off in the right hand lane ahead. But after entering the roundabout, she moves over to the left lane without checking any mirrors.
Roundabout, go straight ahead, second exit, please.
At this roundabout, I've asked Comfort to go straight ahead, which is the second exit. She approaches in the correct lane, which is the left lane, but then signals right and turns right at the roundabout from the left hand lane. When exiting the roundabout, she doesn't check any mirrors when changing from the right lane to the left. Now we are in a car park in which I will ask Comfort to do the reverse bay parking manoeuvre before we finish off the driving test. And she does make a serious driving fault during the manoeuvre.
Then if you could reverse into any one of these bays on the left, please.
Okay.
I'm going to go a bit more forward so you have more space. That's it.
Before reversing, it's vital to look all around to ensure it's safe. And this is a key thing that the examiner will be looking out for during your driving test. Comfort doesn't carry out any observations before reversing. Apart from that, she did quite well on the manoeuvre. Here she does check the right blind spot before our vehicle swings out. And she does finish inside the bay. So if she had done her observations correctly before reversing, she would have done well on this manoeuvre. Now we are going to end the test here, and when I asked Comfort about her thoughts on her driving, she thought she did good.
Okay.
Okay. Right then, so how do you think you did?
I think I did quite good. But obviously there was a lot of mistakes in between.
Do you think you made any serious faults?
I think the first serious, I think I did. I'm not sure how many serious faults I probably did, but I think one serious fault is when you said I should follow the signs to Warsaw. And obviously because I hadn't been in that lane, I tried to get in last minute, and obviously the oncoming cars were not stopping, and it was quite confusing. Whereas I had to just stop the indicator and carry on going the other way, which I probably should have done if I could see that I was in the wrong lane.
Going the wrong way isn't really your fault. Yeah, I'd always say like the thing you did, start to slow down before you start to signal and that. Yeah, so notice the signs early. Yeah, remember the examiner can make you follow signs or ask you to follow a sat nav. Yeah, and yeah, as soon as you notice a sign which way, mirrors, signal, and then start to slow down, give a warning to people. Yeah, I think. But going the wrong way isn't the fault. Yeah. Okay. Right. Shall I tell you what your main issues were?
Roundabout. I know I did kind of shift lanes. Came out of my lane twice, I think, or probably more.
I hate to break to you, but you actually messed up on every single roundabout that we did.
Roundabouts are my weakness. So.
Okay. So, what I would advise you to do is look, you're taking regular lessons with a family member. That's fine. Continue with that, But in between, every week or every couple of weeks, if you haven't got a test booked or if your test is far away, every couple of weeks, take a lesson with an instructor, and work on your basic routine. So, do you know which routine you're supposed to be using whenever the exam asks you to turn left or right?
Is it MSM?
Yeah, what does it stand for?
Mirror, signal, manoeuvre.
Yeah, so always check your mirrors in pairs. So if you're turning left, which two mirrors should you check?
You check the rear mirror and then you check the left mirror as well.
And if you're turning right, that one and that
right,
one, and then signal. There were hardly any side mirrors.
Yeah.
It's like we could have folded the side mirrors in and just used them on the end for the I hardly saw any mirror checks at all. And that was like in the first 5 minutes, there's so many mirror checks that are just turning that into a serious fault. Yeah. Remaining, mindful that keeps happening. Yeah, will turn into a serious fault.
Yeah.
So you weren't using your basic routine. So this is kind of stuff like you could turn up to the actual driving test in your own car. But just doing like the basic stuff like that wrong, the examiner's going to know that you haven't been taking lessons. With a proper instructor. And the roundabouts, it's the lane discipline. It's like I said, I've had people mess with the lane discipline, but not on every single roundabout. It's like the final roundabout when I asked you to go not this one, the one before this one, I asked you to go straight ahead, second exit. So you're in the correct lane, which is the left lane for straight ahead, but then as you're about to enter, you've signalled right.
Oh, don't you use the middle to go to...
But there are only two lanes there.
Oh, okay.
But on the other one where you did use the middle lane, like if you looked at the markings, you can use the left one as well. Unless it's got a left arrow only. Okay. So, but you went into the middle lane, which is fine for straight ahead. But then, when you're going to exit, so if there's two lanes that go straight ahead, instead of using the left, you selected the middle one, which is the right lane out of those two, Okay. So the left lane will go straight ahead as well. That'll take you off in the left lane. The middle lane that you used will take you off in the right hand lane. So you should have stayed in that middle lane and exited in the right hand lane. But what did you do? You moved over to the left, but there were no mirror checks there. But like even on the other roundabout, say where there were two lanes, for straight ahead, you start off in the left lane, which is good. But as soon as you enter the roundabout,
I saw that.
That happened like on every time we went straight. So what would happen if there's a car next to you?
I think when it comes to roundabouts, to be honest, in general, and that's why I can hand on heart admit that I'm not good at roundabouts. I panic because I know that I can't do them. I end up panicking, and that's why I like the lanes as well. Okay. It's just like, okay, I just really want to get off this roundabout.
What I want you to do is, I want you to study roundabouts a bit. Two ways you can do it. Like, you don't have to download the Ultimate Driving course, but it will definitely help. The other thing you can do is watch the driving lessons. Not the mock test, the driving lessons that are on the channel, that I've done with my nephew and niece, and when they did roundabouts from scratch, so it just like it'll teach you the basics, of roundabouts, and how to deal with them, which lane to stay in, when to signal, when to check your mirrors. I talk them through everything, so you can watch. It's a free driving lesson. Well, there's quite a few driving lessons on roundabouts. Watch them, and you'll get that knowledge, and then put that knowledge into practice. Okay, so you don't have to, like I said, you don't have to have loads of lessons. But even if you just watch the driving lesson videos, think, okay, now I want to go on that lesson.
Yeah.
But just start off with going straight ahead first. Yeah, loads of roundabouts, left lane, straight ahead, keep to the left. Yeah, your family member that you're taking with you. Yeah, make sure you tell them as well. Look, I want to help you staying in the left. That's it. Just tell them to remind you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. No
And
problem.
sort that out. Like other stuff, leaving space from park vehicles, your junctions, all fine. Just remember to check your mirrors.
Yeah.
Every time you steer that way past a parked vehicle, mirrors. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, like I said, all your faults are on roundabouts and mirrors.
Were there
Okay,
any serious faults, or would
They're
you
all serious. On
Oh, they're all
roundabouts.
serious. Oh my gosh, that means I would have failed.
I was a bit surprised when you said, I think I did good. And there were some parts
Oh
good,
my
don't get me
gosh.
wrong. Yeah, okay, but you obviously this is like a mock test, and you want to know if you would have passed or failed. You would have failed with like I said, every single roundabout. There was something serious there. And you know when you're approaching a roundabout, sometimes you'll approach too fast, and then when it's safe to go, you'll just stop. Yeah. Once I gave you a serious fault for that, and a couple of occasions you were quite close because it was safe to go. There were cars, but they were far away.
Yeah.
But you were still stopping.
Yeah.
Okay. So bit of hesitation on roundabouts as well.
Definitely.
Okay, as well as your lane and lane discipline and mirrors. Okay.
So what I need to work on the most now is just roundabouts. and
Roundabouts,
mirrors.
lane discipline and mirrors.
Okay.
Okay.
That's practically driving itself.
No, but like crossroads were okay. Yeah. Like I said, your distance, your driving position, or your normal driving position on the normal roads, passing parked vehicles, your junctions. Yeah. As long as you get your mirrors in before you signal at the junction, your junctions will fine. Your T junctions. Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah. But like I said, before you go out and do another lesson or for a drive with a family member, please watch the videos. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah?
No, I will do.
Thank you very much for doing the mock test.
Thank you for having me.
And guys, like always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.